I saw the stream disconnected, and then for a moment, everything disconnected.
Oh. Oh. You must have, I guess you had a power surge.
Which is weird because the computer was still on?
It's likely that the computer stayed on because the surge was short, but it still, like, screwed up all your software.
Anyway. Nah, it was probably just a Wi-Fi thing. Anyway. Let's see.
We woke up Lance, by the way.
Yeah.
Lance is... Hi, Bubbas. I see that you're awake now, huh, honey?
Anyway. Let's see. Thank you for reminding me of that loathsome fact, girl. You've helped me cool my head. But this changes nothing, you weaklings. Even with my true name revealed, I remain unchanged. I am a creature of the night, as far as I'm concerned. Sir Gawain's morning light and numeral of the saint, which take effect in daytime, have only ever held me back. I may be a fairy-eating beast, and I may have lost my gifted name, but I am still a knight. My horn remains as devoted to the High Queen as ever, and I shall prove that by ending your lives with it here and now. Huh? Hang on, I thought uncovering Baggy's gifted name was all we had to do to win. So why is she even stronger now than she was before? Oh, now you're timid? You just live your whole life flying by the seat of your pants, don't you? No, I can understand how Artoria feels. I can't even measure Barghest's magical energy anymore. I don't get it either. Revealing her true name was supposed to remove the changes to her spirit origin and make her weaker. But instead, it's almost as if she... I know we can't afford to run away, but... It doesn't matter. Retreat is not an option. We're going to defeat Barghest here and now. We have to take down at least one of the Tamlin, or we'll never stir the anti-Morgan fairies out there into action. And besides, it may not have lasted long, but I'm still Fairy King Oberon, Lord of Wales. So please, lend me your aid, Artoria, Silver Shinobi. Let's show this dog who trampled all over these woods exactly what weaklings like us can really do. Oh boy, Oberon's all fired up. Okay, let's see. We're gonna want some single target again. Oh! We now have Oberon as a playable team member. I think this is the first time all Lost Belt we've had that. Let's bring in Orion, Tesla, and let's see, how many, two set NPC servants. I'm guessing, okay, yeah, it was, Artoria and Oberon, so, let's see. Who to put in the last slot? Let's have Tomoe. Okay, and let's get some kaleidoscopes in there. All right, and let's engage. Okay, foul weather is back in play, so she has that special resist up. Not anymore. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. Hold on. Let's see. Change class affinity. Attack affinity to be same as Berserker. Ooh. That's not good. Oh. Increase your attack when an enemy is defeated and apply target focus to a single enemy at the end of each turn. Ooh. So she's gonna get stronger the more of my party members that she defeats. Ugh.
She's a hunger girl.
Let's see. Let's see Oberon's skills. He currently only has 2. Pall of Darkness. Increase NP strength for 3 turns and increase NP gauge for all allies. Okay, that's pretty good. Increase NP gauge. Apply decrease NP gauge at the end of the turn for yourself. That part's treated as a buff for a single ally. Plus gain C stars. Okay. That actually goes pretty well with Super Orion here. And what's his Noble Phantasm do? Rhyme Goodfellow. Deal heavy special attack damage to all lawful enemies. Increases with overcharge. Remove attack buffs, inflict sleep for 1 turn, and apply invincible for 1 turn to all enemies. Oh. Dang. And I don't have any ignore invincible buffs right now.
I hear some sparklers going off.
Okay. Let's go ahead with an Orion Brave Chain, starting with Artemis Agnos. Okay. Artemis Agnos. Super Orion Brave Chain. Let's go. Okay. Good solid hit. Okay. Yeah, that shit hurts. Okay, Pall of Darkness. Charisma of Hope. And Let's see, just in case. Let's land a couple of these. You know what? Let's see it. May you have a tale of a warm dream. Okay. Okay. That's actually not too bad. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, but now Artoria has target focus. That's gonna be bad. Hmm. Okay, good crit. Another good crit. Oh, I just realized this is gonna suck. Because now I won't have any defense against her Noble Phantasm should she get it off. Shoot, this is bad. Alright, Tesla coil. Screw it. Chances are she's gonna wipe out Oberon and Orion in a minute.
Okay.
You alright there?
Yeah, just stuff we can talk about off stream.
Oh.
Mental stuff, you know, just kind of in my own head right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually incredibly lucky. Got her stunned. But now I'm kind of boned. Oh, right. And that boosts her max HP. All right. What to do here? Okay, good solid hit from Tesla. She's getting a lot of attack buffs. I do not like where this is going. Let's see. Lineage excitation, I believe, is necessary right now. Mystic Eyes of Distortion. Clairvoyance. Remaining Sense of Pain. Okay, a couple good crits. Oh, jeez! Oh, this is bad. For Shine. Mystic Eyes of Distortion. Solidify buff and attack down. Oh, that would probably help. Uh...
わかりました。そこですね。見える場所にいるから。
And yeah, that was bound to happen at that rate. Leyline stone. Thank goodness I have those. Okay. TriStar Archer. Stout Arm of Brutality. Moon Goddess's Pressure. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that should at least defend us against that Black Dog Galatine. Okay, good hit. Damn it! Ugh. I was hoping to get another use of Oberon out of there, but... Yeah, this should do it, actually. Alright, and Tesla finishes him off. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, data updated because it rolled over from 8 o'clock. Game. Hello? Game. Game. Okay, hang on. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can't reload it. Give me just a second. Alright. Okay, back at it. Let's see if we can't pick up where we left off there. Alright. Next up is more casters. Burning down forests, slaughtering helpless fairies. Is this how your queen treats any who defy her? None of you have any right to call yourselves knights. Not one of you! Hurrah! Oh, you just skewered 2 of them at once. Impressive. Now I see why they say you've reached the limit of human ability. That said, this isn't like you. What happened to your usual calm? Aren't you supposed to be as big of heart as you are of body? To be both incomparably tough and consistently logical? You're right. I'm a commander. I need to be as calm and collected as I look. Thank you for snapping me out of my rage, Muramasa. I don't see any more of the Queen's soldiers here. Gareth and I should be able to handle the search for survivors, so why don't you go help Artoria? You've been worried about her all this time, right? It's written all over your face. Is it? Well, you know, she has a tendency to let her feelings get the best of her sometimes, right? While Silver Shinobi's got a good handle on his feelings now, he's still just a kid. Someone's got to make sure those two don't get into trouble. Might as well be an old man like me. Come now, you don't look anything like an old man. Anyway, thank you for watching out for them. Sure thing. You can be pretty perceptive sometimes, huh? There's no one here, Percival. No fairies from the forest, no soldiers of the Queen's army. They're all gone. So it would seem. Damn it. We were too late to stop them. Come on, let's head circle west toward where Artoria's group is headed. Maybe we'll find some survivors along the way. I can't come this far without saving at least one person. I just can't. Percival. Huh? Ah! Look out! There's someone behind you! Behind me? I don't see anyone. And I don't sense... There really was someone there? How did you see them, Gareth? That's amazing! I didn't see them exactly. I just saw that you would be in trouble. No, wait. There. There's something unnatural over there. It's a mirror. They're hiding behind a mirror reflecting the surroundings. Ah, they just ran off into those trees. They're trying to escape. Get them, Percival. Leave it to me. I can't believe you destroyed my mirror camouflage. In all my years as an assassin knight, I, Portune, have never made such a careless mistake. But then I've not worked in 200 years. I didn't fail. I'm just a bit rusty. Still, I cannot believe a fairy saw through my camouflage like that. I had better kill you, girl. I can't have you getting so lucky twice. Oh, no you don't, you coward! Help me out here, Gareth. I need you to be my eyes. Tell me where he is. You got it. I'll do my very best. Oh, God. This is gonna be like one of those special conditions fights. Okay, how is this going to be set up? Alright. Mirrored camouflage. What effect does that have? Reduce attack damage taken to 0. And Gareth is the one that has sure hit. Squire's Insight. Ignore evade and deal attack damage and remove mirrored camouflage from a single enemy one time when attacking. So basically, I just need to tap him once with Gareth. Although he'll probably have some way to reapply it. And let's have to the Unsinned. Yeah, Percival and Gareth work really well together. Okay. Brave Buster Chain.
自分でもよくわからないのですが年ですこれでどうなり参ります
Come to think of it, I probably should have put that at the beginning of the Brave Chain. Alright, so...
そっちそっちまっすぐに行けこれでどうなり私だってこれぐらい
Alright, shoot, this is gonna hurt.
結構頑丈なのね
Okay, boom, boom, boom. Alright, Percival's out. But I'm in the home stretch. Just another 20k health. And it's Gareth who's left, so... Alright, this should finish him off.
自分でもよくわからないのですが年ですこれでどうなり参ります
And that was actually pretty close.
やったーバルバリアさんのおかげです
Alright, What was I thinking? The way things are going, my defeat is all but guaranteed. Damn it, of all the luck. Why did I have to run into the one fairy in the world who can see me? He's getting away, Percival! But at least it looks like he can't turn invisible anymore. He's a real pain, all right. We should take him out now before... I can't believe my eyes. What's a proud knight doing in a penal colony like this? Aren't you supposed to be in Londinium right now? No wonder Her Majesty doesn't see the Round Table Army as a threat. You just entirely lack the mindset necessary for victory. You really are pathetically naive, Percival. You're... Lancelot, the strongest Tomlin in Britain.
You gonna go watch, Bubba's? Microphone.
Oh. I just realized the implications of this. Let's see if they go over it in the next cutscene. We beat one of the Tomlin! There. How do you like that, huh? It's been a long time coming. Don't you talk down to me, weakling. You would never have won without Oberon Muramasa and the foreign mage, Silver Shinobi's help. I know, but still. Barghest. You might have one knee on the ground, but I can tell you still have strength to spare. We could keep fighting if you like, but do you really want to continue until we're all dead? You included? I've talked to you a few times now. Obviously, that doesn't give me a complete understanding of who you are. But I know you well enough to know that you're willing to listen to anyone you see as strong. Which is why I want to talk to you about something now. You're an awfully chatty servant, aren't you? Very well. What do you have to say? Chaldea does not consider Britain our enemy. We have no intention of attacking it. Now that its Tree of Emptiness is gone, it's only a matter of time until it disappears anyway. But until it does, we think that the fairies who call it home should decide what happens to it. Britain is going to disappear? Ridiculous. You're making no sense at all. The fact that you're aiding the Child of Prophecy alone makes you enemies of Fairy Britain. You're already attacking Britain. You're wrong, Barghest. We're helping the Child of Prophecy save Britain. The real invader here is Morgan. She and Beryl Good have no intention of saving you, or any other fairy, just like she didn't bother to do anything to help Norwich. Morgan isn't going to do anything to stop the Great Calamity, even if it means letting every single fairy in Britain die. Know why? Because she means to use the Great Calamity to invade our world. But you've already figured that out, haven't you? No matter what reasons Morgan might have for doing this, the fact is, if she gets her way, countless fairies are going to suffer and die. You're right. I can't deny any of that. Then join us. It's not too late for you to... Don't mock me. Just because I accept what you're saying is true doesn't mean I've accepted you. If you mistake me for a friend and get too close to me, I'll cut you down where you stand. Have you forgotten what I've done here? Now, I have a question for you. You claim to be trying to save Britain, yes? But Beryl told us you Chaldeans insist yours is the only way, and have destroyed many other worlds. If that's true, then it must be why you came here in the first place. You say you're not going to attack us because we're already doomed? That's not the same thing as saving us. Let me now ask you this, Silver Shinobi. You may answer as well, wise and fair servant. The Child of Prophecy I can understand. But why would outsiders like yourselves protect fairies like us? You did so in Norwich, and you tried here today as well, even though you could have just let them die. Well, no, I couldn't have. I know their world will be gone soon. But I don't want to let what might happen tomorrow. You okay?
And sneezing.
But I don't want to let what might happen tomorrow ruin today. Easy there, Gawain. I mean, Barghest. It's obvious you don't really want to kill us anymore. Why not call a truce with them? Hell, I'm still technically one of Chaldea's enemies myself. If there's something you really want to do, letting yourself do it isn't such a bad idea. Barghest? Don't tell me she's turning into a Mors. No, wait. That's not it. What's going on? Name. My name. Don't call me by my name! What in the world? Huh? Barghest, look out! What the? Baggy, did you really just protect Silver Shinobi? What were you thinking? Why would you try to help me? Are you trying to get yourself killed? I mean... You were aiming for me, weren't you, Portune? What's the meaning of this? Don't you take that tone with me, Barghest. I'm the one who's angry here. Not only did you dare to entertain these outsiders' ridiculous notions, you even defended the foreign mage. This is treason. If you wish to prove your innocence and loyalty, now will be your only chance. Kill that human. Go on. It should be easy for you. All you have to do is hold him close and break his neck. I can't do that. Not after he tried to help me. I see. Then the High Queen's wrath shall be swift and mighty, foolish black dog. Good luck falling asleep tonight. Oh crap, he's getting away. Shouldn't you go after him, Barghest? Won't you be charged with treason if he makes it back to Camelot? It's all right. I did what I thought was right. Nothing more. Should the High Queen choose to punish me for that, then I shall accept my fate as a knight. Traitors lending your aid to the Child of Prophecy. My mission to eradicate Oberon's home, the Autumn Woods, is complete. I'll probably be relieved of my position once I return to Camelot. But that is also proof that Tomlin Gawain has been bested in battle. Victory is yours, Round Table. I'm sure the other fairies will be delighted by this news. Oberon. What is that noise? Is that actually coming from the... Is that actually coming from the thing? No. Then what is it? me try... Yep, okay. Okay, that might be it. I had, let's see, I had that turned up too high. Well, however things turned out, at least the forest is quiet now. And the fact that we managed to beat one of the Tomlin is no small achievement. I'm glad at least one good thing came out of this. Oberon. I think I'd like to be alone for a while. Would you mind heading back without me? I need some time to say goodbye to everyone individually. Okay. We'll go on ahead and wait for you at the carriage. Come on, Silver Shinobi. Let's give him some space. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you're all okay. Huh? Where's Oberon? I don't see him anywhere. He's going to be a little late, so we're going to spend the night here while we wait for him. What about Percival and Gareth? We're right here. We've been resting up while we waited for you. We looked everywhere, but I'm afraid there were no survivors. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Still, you should have seen Percival out there. He chased off Lancelot. Lancelot? That bitch was here too? Damn it, now I wish I'd stayed with Percival. I need to pay her back for tossing me into the pit before I leave this lost belt. So there were two Tomlin here then? And you actually chased Lancelot away? No, I didn't. Gareth is giving me too much credit. The truth is, she basically let us go. As soon as she'd confirmed that the fire had been put out, she flew towards Camelot. I'm a human. There's nothing I could have done to strike a dragon fairy like her from the sky. I know what you mean. We've seen Lancelot's incredible mobility for ourselves. She's just as fast and agile in flight as the records I've seen of Enkidu from Babylonia. I'm sure. She's the most beautiful fairy in all of Fairy Britain, after all. That said, even she could only move so fast in the forest, what with all the trees getting in her way. That's the only reason I was able to hold out against her as long as I did. Still, it's impressive you managed to fend her off. Even a certain alter ego I know is helpless against her. You have any other combat data about her we could use? We basically know nothing about her right now. Did anything stand out to you while you fought? Did she say anything about this atrocity? Well, actually... No, nothing noteworthy. I'm afraid all I could do against her was defend. Right, Gareth? Yeah, I guess so. But it was still an amazing battle. On a different note, I'm a little worried about Oberon. I'm sure he'll get over the shock in time. But burying that many bodies would have to wear on anyone. Maybe I ought to go back and help him. Huh? Why would he bury them? What do you mean, why would he bury them? What, do you only cremate bodies here? Either way, we can't just leave the bodies there to rot. We gotta make a grave, then... You really don't know, Muramasa? I guess you don't either, then, Silver Shinobi? You mean British fairies don't disappear when they die? Oh. Now I get it. That makes a lot of things add up. I thought it was strange when their spirit origins didn't fall apart after they died. That's right. I don't know how it is with fairies in your world, but here in Britain, when we die, we just stay how we are. We don't decompose, we don't rot. We change form and then stay there forever. Human bodies rot, so we do cremate those, but fairy bodies are just abandoned to the earth. Look, over there. See all those fallen trees? Those are fairies who reach the end of their lives. All of Britain is composed of fairy corpses. Well! I can't believe a proud knight like myself has to flee. This has been one surprise after another. Child of Prophecy and Foreign Mage were supposed to stay back in Londinium. Lancelot didn't obey her orders. Gawain only burned the forest. No, she's just Barghest the Black Dog now. I have to report her betrayal to Her Majesty. Under the circumstances, she will understand why I had no choice but to retreat. But the biggest problem is that girl who saw through my camouflage. I should have made her tell me how she did it, but that damn Percival got in my way. Well, no matter. At least I know where to find her. As soon as I've reported back to Her Majesty, I'll go to Londinium and... What the? Huh? What's this? What's going on? My legs, they're being eaten away? You. I know you. I recognize that horrible cursed scent. I smelled it during the war against the Moors. No, this can't be. You're supposed to be dead. The High Queen. I have to tell the High Queen. Oh, I think we'll go for one more and then we'll call it a stream.
One more battle?
One more cutscene. Fae era 400, back when Britain's Tree of Emptiness still stood, intact and whole. Mash was enjoying a peaceful respite with Esk and Totorod at their forest camp. Though still bewildered by how simultaneously similar and different her surroundings were, she told her new companions everything she could about her experiences in Fae Britain. So that's everything I know about the Isle of Britain, the land of the Fae. Does that help? Esk? Is there something wrong with her? Don't be rude, Totorot. She isn't lying. She's telling us about the distant future. So, in the future, this place is called Fairy Britain. A queen named Morgan unifies all the clans, and there's a figure known as the Child of Prophecy, as well as invaders from proper human history. Oh, I'm sorry. Invaders is too strong a word. Forgive me, I'm still processing everything you've told me. No, it's okay. I can't blame you for thinking of us that way. Anyway, does this mean you believe me about coming here from the future, Esk? It's a lot to take in, but I can mostly tell you're being honest about it all. Part of me doesn't want to believe it, especially regarding the Child of Prophecy. You said she's the Savior Reborn? The next fairy destined to save Britain? If there's such a person in the future, that means... well, it means I'm going to fail. Yeah, and there's no way Esk's gonna fail this time. She's gonna bring peace to Britain, you'll see. This Mirror Clan fairy doesn't know what she's talking about. You're right, Totorot. I do have to make sure I succeed this time. You'll help me, won't you? You bet I will. I'm always happy to help girls who are doing their best. You said your name's Mash, right? You've got bad luck showing up when you did. If you want my help, you're gonna have to wait until I finish making Ace happy. That's fine. Thank you, Totorot. I know I can count on you. Mash, if you don't have anywhere else to go, you can stay with us. But if you do, I'd like you to promise me one thing. If you want to return to your own time, you shouldn't say anything else about the future. Oh, right. Is that because intervening in the past could end up changing the future? Something like that. I doubt anything you say or do here will have any effect on the era of the High Queen, but there could be fairies here in the Fae era where the Tree of Emptiness is still intact. whose destinies could end up warped. Huh? So, nothing I do here will have any effect on the era of the High Queen? What do you mean by that? Hold it, Mash. That's getting into the future again, right? Oh, right. Of course. I shouldn't even be talking about the era of the High Queen anymore, should I? That's right. I'm saying this more to protect your destiny than ours. When you go back to your own time, you can't bring back any knowledge that would create a paradox. The larger the paradox, the larger the resulting gaps in your memory will be. You don't want to lose your precious memories, right? So it's better if you avoid discussions of the future as much as possible. That being said, I really have to question this High Queen Morgan's judgment in handling calamities by sending them back to the past. If you hadn't defeated the calamity of Norwich in the future, then we would have found that a giant hand thing you told us about on that beach instead of you, right? Talk about a close call. If that had been the thing we encountered, we might have lost the Knight of Londinium who finally just appeared. In that sense, you've helped us out more than I could possibly say, Mash. Thanks to you and the Silver Shinobi person saving us from that battle, our own battle should go much more smoothly. That's a battle you're fighting as the savior of Britain, right? Is that the battle from year 4000 of the Fae era? Or the War of Summer from Fae era 2000? What year is it right now? Huh? War of Summer happened in Fae era 10,000. The War of Summer happened in Fae era 10,000. The only war that took place in the year 2000 was the Yard dispute between the Earth and Wind clans, back when Britain was a lot smaller than it is now. Oh, wait, I think I understand. Those year numbers must be backwards. In the time Mash is from, they probably count the Fae era years backwards, starting from the first year of the era of the High Queen. It may keep things simpler if we just talk about past events in terms of how many years ago they happened. The War of Summer took place 1600 years ago, which would make it Fae era 2000 from your perspective, Mash. That was a massive invasion perpetrated by Ireland, the Isle of Shadows. It was the second attempt by northern fairies to invade Britain. They were led by Queen Mab, who worked her human army like slaves. That was a really close call, wasn't it, Totoro? It sure was. They almost killed every clan in Britain. I don't know what we would have done if it hadn't been for you and the Black Knight. Right, Black Knight? Where did this guy come from? True. Queen Mab was a very powerful fairy. And it's not just because she had Albion's protection. She also had a primordial strength about her that the southern fairies simply don't possess. Aesk managed to buy us some time, but if she'd really wanted to wipe out the clans, there was nothing we could have done to stop her. But then, just as Mab was on the verge of victory, she proposed a truce out of nowhere. She then went on to occupy the vacant throne left behind by the Rain clan in Orkney, and became the lord of the entire northern region. I see. Thank you for filling me in. By the way, may I ask who that is? This is Sir Black Knight, my escort. He and I have known each other for a long time now, haven't we? Indeed. Ever since you first became a public figure. Aesk and I have fought side by side for over 2,000 years now. I don't know how much more I can take, even with this undying body. Succeed or fail, I really hope this is your last attempt to save Britain. Don't worry, it's going to work this time. All we have to do is make sure the coronation goes smoothly. I guess that's true. If this doesn't work, then nothing will. After 10,000 years of fighting, the clans have finally agreed to live peacefully under Britain's new king. Though I still find it hard to believe that a human of all people succeeded at unifying the 5 clans. Still, I suppose it makes sense, since fairies would never submit to another fairy's rule. If only we'd realized it sooner. Wait, hold on. Did you just say Britain has a king? And a human, no less. That's right. Mab's still grumbling about it, though. Said she's a much better choice for Britain's king than some human. Well, you know how proud Mab can be, Totoro. And that's not even mentioning what happened with the War of Summer. But anyway, we're getting off track. Right now, Mash, we're in what you would call Fae Era 400. Which I guess means this High Queen Morgan will appear 400 years from now. I know I shouldn't think about it, but it's really hard not to. I know Uther is human, so he only has 10 more years left at most. So does that mean his heirs will inherit the throne for a few generations until Morgan emerges to assume the throne in 400 years? Is that even possible? I guess you don't know either, huh, Ask? Still, at least it sounds like this new king is successful at keeping peace between the clans. After all, in the Fairy Britain I know, there's almost no interclan warfare whatsoever. I'm sorry, there I go talking about the future again. That one was fine, Mash. It's still within the margin of error. Anyway, there's still peace in the future, That's good to hear. Up until now, Britain has been plagued for millennia with endless turf wars between the clans. To see that fighting end with our generation would be absolutely wonderful. It's all thanks to us, Mirian and the Wing Clan, and Uther's coalition army giving the Earth, Wind, Fang, and Mirror clans what for. Our only draw was with Mab of the King clan. But now that Mab's marrying Uther to unify their nations, the two of them together might just be invincible. Though I do feel just a little bad for Mab since Uther so obviously loves you, Ask. Don't be silly, Todorod. Of course he doesn't. Besides, once I see Uther take the crown and accept the Bone Bell from the clans, I'm going back to paradise. I think Uther and Mab make a great couple too. I'm sure the two of them ruling together will bring peace to Britain for the next 400 years. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still need to ensure the coronation in Londinium goes smoothly. Why aren't you using the cathedral in Salisbury for that, Ace? Isn't there far more history to be found there? Londinium may be an invincible fortress, but it still smells of blood. It's bound to attract Moors. If you ask me, Salisbury is still the safer choice. Maybe, but Salisbury is also closer to the pit. That place where he's... Yep, I hear it.
I feel that. That's shaking my window.
Oh, wow. That place worries me more.
That's shaking my fucking window.
Wow. Yeah. No one in Britain...
Got me on my phone because now I'm thinking of something else.
No one in Britain knows what's at the bottom of the pit. No, the fairies of Britain fear it too much to even go near it. I'm the only one who can investigate what's inside, but it's much too deep for me to do so alone. If only there was someone brave and strong with magical energy to match a fairy. Someone who wasn't from Britain, but was still willing to help. Then I could go investigate it right now. And there's the idea ding. Ace, what is it? Of course, we do have someone like that now. Hooray! Change of plans, everyone. We're going to the pit, right now. Mash and I are going to finally uncover the truth behind the greatest mystery in Britain. Alright. Eve of the decisive battle. We're gonna have to save that for next time. Let's see. No streams tomorrow because I have another extended work shift. I should be able to stream again Thursday. So, let's see. Who are we going to raid? What are we going to raid with? We haven't raided John Love's game. Ooh! Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and raid Nintendo Capri Sun, who is currently playing who is currently playing Zelda 2. All right. All right. So yeah, I have an extended work shift tomorrow, so no streams then. Stream on Thursday will probably be normal, and then it'll probably be only afternoon streams on Friday and Saturday. Alright. Let's go ahead and raid. I will see you guys later.